Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Here's Ilgauskas. Oh, my goodness.
Well, not just a dunk, but major power. He really rubbed that one in their faces.
Now here's Curry. Pass to James. And rejection by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Outside Westbrook. There's the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
A seasoned vet in this league. Westbrook has run these sets countless times. He knows what to do in them.
Now here's Curry. Three-pointer by Embiid. San Antonio again missing. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
This is his first free throw of the game. A different look now for San Antonio.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Malone. Bosch grabs the miss. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And stolen by Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are...
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
And the dunk by Iverson.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
It's tipped. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
The three from Iverson. Good D by Westbrook. To the inside. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Bird. San Antonio again missing. Outside Westbrook. Inside. Here's Bosch. Nice D from Malone.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Here's Ilgauskas. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, the defense has to be more wary of his willingness to kick it out. They got burned there.
Here's Malone. Off with the layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Malone outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Westbrook. Screened by Malone. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. The three-pointer, no good.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams changing it up here. Simons with the ball. And stolen by Flagg. And here we go. Fast break. Flagg's got it.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Edwards looking it over. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, Gordon is selective with his shot attempts, but he knew he had to get that one up in a hurry.
Here's LeBron with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Outside Gordon. Outside Jamison. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Off the lob, Wade going strong to the rim.
The bounce is real from Wade. Wow.
In the corner, it's Flagg. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Wade outside. Stolen by Jamison. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside Simons. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. Garnett with the block.
Not today, he says. How about that block?
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry with it. Picked up by Edwards. And a wide open look for Flagg. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flagg's success in the NBA. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Jordan. Oh, and he jams it right over Cooper Flagg.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
And here's James outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The first one falls. And Edwards drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Leading by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. San Antonio trails by 9. Here's Curry, and he drives in. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Here's Garnett. Oh, Garnett polishing off the fast break.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Here's Jamison. Releases from the wing and drills it. Jamison's got 5 now.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid.
Nice setup there out of the two-man game. Simons continues to grow as a passer.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Down low. There's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And the first one drops.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
San Antonio trails by 8. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Garnett with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And that's an intentional foul.
Timeout. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. San Antonio on defense. They trail by 6. Outside Simons. Gordon a screen. Just 4 to shoot. High post try. San Antonio with the rebound. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. .133 left in the third. Inside. And that one's good. Griffin.
Always a smart move to put Griffin in the pick and roll as the screener. He is tough to stop.
Jamison inside. Outside Simons. Jordan the screen. 5 on the clock. To the inside. And Jordan throws it down.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you can't give Simons a look from three. He's a knockdown guy.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Simons surveying the D. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Tries again. Doesn't go that time. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Leading by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Outside Gordon. He takes it in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, there's no question. Gordon is one of the premier dunkers we've had in this league.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams deciding to change it up. San Antonio trails by 8. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation. And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Good on both.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Westbrook. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Westbrook.
So sudden once he takes that first step. Westbrook often proves uncontainable on the drive.
And Embiid going all out.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the drive.
James. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Ilgauskas in the post. And there's the 3.
You know, that was a smart feed, setting up for the 3.
Garnett just attacking the rim.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Westbrook. Oh, the slam dunk.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Here's McDaniels. Now Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, what a play inside.
Yeah, the big man is just dominating right now. Ilgauskas plays hard, physical basketball.
Wade fires from 13 feet. It's in.
Fluid motion off the catch. That's a nice shot.
Beal. Sweet shot at the right time.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quick one.
That shot no good. And stolen by Malone. Stephen Curry. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
Look, you can't let shooters get their feet set. You have to run him off the catch.
Outside Westbrook. From outside, a three-pointer. Good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Got it to go off the glass.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Flag. Rips it down with two hands. Outside Westbrook. Knocks down the three. And McDaniels with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came